Morning, Greg. This is the Dave Ross Show, early edition. At 9 a.m. this morning, a jury in Port Angeles considers whether Mark J. Seamands of Squim should be convicted of assault on his children. Except his children don't consider it assault. His two sons testified in court that they wanted their dad to heat up a branding iron in the propane flame of his crab cooker and brand them with the letters SK for Seamands Kids, which is just what he did on November 25th, 2008, 2 days before Thanksgiving. Mr. Seamands had a friend brand him on the arm. Then he pressed the same red-hot branding iron into the chest of his 13-year-old son and into the arm of his 15-year-old son. He also branded his 18-year-old daughter on her calf. But being 18, she was old enough to consent, so he isn't charged with assaulting her. But he could get a year in jail for branding the underage sons. He said he branded livestock growing up on the family farm, and so this was no big deal, like an ear piercing, or getting hit by a water balloon, or, like engraving your license number onto your camera. But Seamands' defense lawyer came up with an interesting argument that the permanent 3-inch SK-shaped welts on the boys' bodies are no different than a circumcision. In fact, you can find all sorts of medical ethicists who agree. The National Organization of Restoring Men certainly feels that way, and that's what makes this case really interesting. If the Port Angeles jury finds that a branding which was welcomed by the underage brandees is criminal assault, then the involuntary circumcision of an unwilling infant is at the very least assault. Mr. Seamands should have taken the precaution of setting up a religion first. To think back in the old days, all the family had to do to bond was go on a long and tedious car trip. This is Dave Ross, back at 9 with the Dave Ross Show on News Talk 97.3, Cairo FM.